We felt from the beginning it was a clear case of medical neglect.
5 years probation with no additional jail time. That is the sentence passed down to Russell and Brandy Ballou, the Creswell faith healing couple whose son died partially due to lack of medical treatment. Thank you for joining us tonight for News Source 16 at 5 o'clock. I'm Matt Templeman.
And I'm Megan Higgins in for Renee McCullough. The Ballous are members of the General Assembly and Church of the Firstborn, a local congregation that relies on faith healing rather than medicine. The couple was facing manslaughter charges after their 16-year-old son, Austin Sprout, died from an untreated illness.
And tonight's top story, News Source 16's Ryan Cummings shows us why prosecutors say the sentence is justified. Ryan?
Well, Matt and Megan, the 16-year-old died in December from complications with appendicitis. He couldn't walk or talk just days before he died, but he didn't go to the hospital because of his religion and the fact that it was against it. Today in court, Sprout's parents, Russell and Brandy Ballou, pled guilty to criminal negligent homicide. Both of them sentenced to 5 years probation as long as they continue to cooperate with DHS and promise to get medical help for their other children when necessary. The DA's office says the county was successful in court partly because of educational talks with the church.
This was a congregation that responded in a much different way than the congregation up north did. They were very receptive to whatever they needed to do to essentially learn from this and be educated on what the state's expectations were.
He says the congregation in Clackamas County has been very resistant to law enforcement's policies. Last month, Hasselman wrote a letter to the Ballous Church in Pleasant Hill saying in part, there is no exception for failure to provide medical attention or care to children because of religious beliefs. From now on, if that law is broken, manslaughter charges will follow through in Lane County. The Ballous do have 6 other kids, and according to their attorney, they now hope to start the grieving process of losing their second oldest son. In the studio, I'm Ryan Cummings, News Source 16.